And welcome to Life 100. This is Rosie, and here we talk a little bit about everything in English, in Spanish, and sometimes in Spanglish, while we wear our onesies and sunglasses because, hey, why not? Life is better when we leave it to the 100. So welcome y bienvenidos. Sunny. Hey, Sunny, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Everything is going all right?
Yes.
¿Todo bien?
Mm-hmm.
Sí. Well, Sonya, as you know, she was in our very first conversation in Making Choices, and she's back again, so thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Anyway, Sonny, tell me what's new for you, what is exciting for you now, what things are coming up that you're looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to graduation.
Hello! Yay!
Yay! So that's like the main thing. Graduating.
Making it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And on graduation, your field is in animal science.
Yes.
Right? You always been interested in animals.
Mm-hmm.
Pets are, and you're so good with them. And not only that, but they come to you all the time, and they can misbehave with others, but when they are with you, they're just the most loving things. What is it about it that you love, and why do they react like that with you?
I really don't know why they react that way. It does not happen all the time, but it just happens a lot of times, and I just kind of get to their level and see the world through their eyes. You know, like if there was a small animal, usually people would bend down and loom over them, but I like to crouch down and get to, not face to face, but more to their size. That way they're comfortable. But then when I have to kind of be bigger than them if they're misbehaving, then that's what I do. And that usually what allows them to behave nice around me. Because a lot of people don't know how to do that. I would say.
How to communicate with them, or to have the right same, like a way for the same mood that they have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's mostly with cats too.
Mostly with cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, because how was, like, before you have cats and after you had how many cats in total?
3.
3 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And before you had them and after, how that changed and how that made you even get more interested in animal science?
I know I liked having animals around ever since getting my first 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they got sick, then I was like, oh, if only I could do something to help them.
Yeah, that was hard, right?
That was super hard. And it's also a double-edged sword now that I realize having them is because once you have them, you know that they're going to leave eventually before you do. So it's kind of like oh man, I really want this animal, but I'm too scared to leave them again kind of thing.
Yeah, or at the same time, we are like, I know they're not going to be here forever, so let's enjoy every day we have with them to the fullest, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it is a fact.
Yeah.
Losing a pet, growing up, I had pets, but we're not like we do here. It's more like, an outside cat that comes in, you feed them, and they go on their way.
Yeah.
The pets were not 100% part of the family, right? And that's something that I learned when I moved here. And then when I start having pets, like, no, they are family. And we are so attached to them. And they just, basically, they're the boss.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, they can take the most difficult person and turn it into
a whooshy.
A teddy bear. They are. And they do it just with those little eyes and the little meow and and I don't know what they do, but they get it done.
They put us in a spell. That's what they do.
The spell of having pets. And I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I do too.
You do too, right?
Oh, yes.
And then not only that, but they just kind of know what's going on with us.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, I remember one time when I was sick, and this cat did not leave my sight. And it would not leave until I felt better. I didn't know about this. What has been your experience with them?
Me, it's more of a like an emotional support. Like they would let me pet them and go to them if I was feeling sad or anything. Some cats' personalities are different, so I can't do that with each and every one of the 3 that I've had. But especially one that was orange, which I called Tiger.
Yes,
he was a really, really good support friend because he would love to snuggle and just get in your face all the time. So you can never be angry with him unless if he's doing something very, very naughty. But so that helps. It just helps your brain.
It helps your brain, and I think it makes us a better human, right? And it helps us to connect, especially during this phase of being constantly on the phone and busy, and it helps us slow down. So I am so appreciative of my little cat, and I love her so much. And I mean, we even bought a stroller for
Yeah, we bought a stroller.
I mean, come on, a stroller?
It comes in handy, though.
Yeah.
It really does.
And it's pink, and it has an attitude, and it has a swag, and she likes it because she can be outdoors, but not out there.
She tries to jump out.
She tries to jump out.
We do our best to keep her in there.
Yeah, and then we have the stroller, and we take her, regularly to the appointments and the food diet. The other 2 that are no longer here, they have some medical complications. And what I learned about that is losing a pet is not a joke. Right? It's really, really difficult. And people who do not have pets or do not understand how it is, they kind of down tune on that feeling, right? Yeah. It's like, oh, you lose a family member. Okay, I understand. Oh, you lose your cat. You lose your dog. Well, okay, so what's next on the agenda? It's like, oh, hold on. This is my family. This is part of the family, right? So what would you say about those things? It's like, what was like when first you lost these 2 pets, and then you say, well, we have to move on, and then you decided to adopt another one. How was it for you?
Well, it was probably on top of the worst things that ever happened, I would say, because I still think about it. When they went, I was like, how am I going to carry on? Because it was like losing like a little baby or something. Yes. 2 of them, because both passed around the same time. Well, yeah, months apart from each other. Not very long. Not a very long time period to grieve for one and then lose the other.
Yes.
But then we waited like a year, I think. Or it was like about a year.
We had a list of what we were looking for. And some of those things were?
At least just be nice. that was the first thing, to be nice and to... Yeah, that's mainly it. I mean, you can handle...
Playful.
Yeah, playful.
Yeah, that won't bite.
Won't bite too much.
Don't bite too much, that's right.
What else? Well,
and we know that we're nothing perfect, but at least we could observe more about that, right?
Yeah.
And then we went to different shelters, and they were so amazing. And the best part about going there is that you get to connect with the different pets. Because remember, this is an adoption. It's part of your family. It's going to be with you for a long time. So taking the time to connect, if possible, if that is possible, I highly suggest it. So we went to different shelters. And what was your experience in them, in going there?
Well, I saw a lot of cute cats, and I remember being really interested in one, but then we went back and they were already adopted, so we were like, okay, gotta start all over. So we did that for a couple of months, and then we went to Austin Animal Shelter. Or we went to like the largest shelter in our area,
yeah, by the
believe.
Airport.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I saw a couple of them. So I ended up just going to the back of the adult section where nobody really goes. And
where nobody really goes.
Yeah, of course, because I just find random places. And then I saw a cat that was white with huge green eyes, and she really liked, well, she didn't super liked to be pet, but she tolerated it. And then I ended up spending time with her in a separate room. And then she was pretty mellow, and she was an adult. On the ride home, well, we adopted her, one, and then, which was nice. She was a little bit less cuddly, I would say. She's way more independent because she lives a whole year of her life out on the street somewhere. And she was super skinny, so it's understandable.
And she just had babies, too.
Yeah.
I remember when I received a call, I found it. I said, are you sure? I said, yes, because that day I couldn't go. So when you guys found it, but you know that was her.
Yeah, she was just super pretty, I think.
And Katie was with you, and she knew, too.
Yeah.
It was like a connection, right?
Yeah.
And then you sent me pictures, and I'm like, yeah, she needs a lot of TLC.
She was really messed up.
She looked a little bit that we needed a lot of TLC, tender loving care on this baby. And you said, that's the one.
Yep. I was like, this one right here.
And boy, were you right.
Yeah.
That was the one.
Yeah.
This cat was... tell me about this cat. This cat, in my opinion, had everything that will make a perfect cat for you. Tell me about it.
Well, one, she didn't need a whole lot of looking after because, like I said before, she was super independent and could take care of herself. She's super quirky. Like, she won't play by herself, but only if you play along with her. And she's very loud. Well, she's very opinionated. So if she wants something, she will not stop telling you that she wants to do something until you do it. Or until you wait like a couple of days before she ends up giving up. What else? She's super soft and super cute.
Super cute.
And I would say, like, the craziest thing about her is that she loves to play like a little kitten, even though she's right now, like, she's around 5 now, and she still has that kitten personality. Like, she could be dead asleep, and you run your fingers really fast under the sheets, and she'll wake up and try to attack them. So, just the little things, and she has some of the personality of our old cats. Like, one was super playful, and the other one was, I would say, mellow. Yeah, so she has that mellowness and super playfulness all combined into one, which makes up our wonderful little cat.
Yes, and I don't see her often, but when I do see her, it seems like she remembers me, and she says hi, and she stays by, and she's just a perfect cat for you. And I'm sure your listeners some of you have pets and you love them dearly. Some of you have lost pets, and we understand that feeling. Some of you are thinking about having pets, and it is a big commitment. So the only thing that I can say is that make sure you can take care of them, because life happens and sometimes they get sick, and that is part of something that we need to take care of, right? And my opinion is that life is better with pets. It's more complete. So if you have pets and you love them, comment and let us know, how do you meet the pets? How do you get to have your lovely pets? How many do you have? Dogs, cats? I know people that have parrots. Some people have turtle and snakes and hamsters and different things, and they adore them. I just love to see them because, you could be in the worst mood ever, but once you ask, so, how is your cat? Or how is Tiger? Or how is Cheetah? Or how is this? How is that? The person changes their expression, right? It's just something about it, like, oh, she's good. And then when it's not so good, you can tell them like, oh, she's not great. And then you can see how this person feels about this pet. So visit your local shelters or any place that you can rescue a pet, or that you have a strong interest in going and seeing adoptions. It's a good idea. It's not the only way you can have pets, but it's a good idea because it will make your life better. Here, I thank you, Sonny, for taking the chance again and spending time with us. Congratulations on your upcoming graduation.
Thanks.
Hey, so here until next time, thanks for listening, and like, comment, subscribe on the website or on Insta. Go ahead, stay in touch, 'cause Life 100, here we go.